Introduction. Artificial neural networks, or ANNs for short, are a type of machine learning algorithm that mimic the structure and function of the human brain. They're used in a variety of applications, from image and speech recognition to self-driving cars and financial forecasting. In this video, we'll dive into the world of artificial neural networks and explore how they work. What is an artificial neural network? At its core, an artificial neural network is a set of connected nodes, or neurons, that process information. Each neuron receives input from other neurons and computes an output based on that input. The output of one neuron can then become the input of another neuron, allowing for complex computations to take place. There are several layers of neurons in an artificial neural network, each with a specific function. The input layer receives data from an external source, such as an image or a sound recording. The output layer produces the final result of the network's computation, such as a classification label or a prediction. In between the input and output layers are one or more hidden layers, which perform the bulk of the computation. Each neuron in a hidden layer receives input from the neurons in the previous layer, and its output becomes the input for the neurons in the next layer. This process continues until the output layer produces the final result. Training an artificial neural network. To train an artificial neural network, we need to provide it with a set of input-output pairs, also known as a training set. The network then adjusts its internal parameters, or weights, to minimize the difference between its output and the desired output for each input in the training set. This process is called backpropagation, and it involves computing the gradient of the network's error with respect to its weights. The network then updates its weights in the direction that reduces the error, using a technique called gradient descent. Once the network has been trained on a large enough set of input-output pairs, it can be used to make predictions on new, unseen data. The network's ability to generalize to new data depends on its architecture, the size of the training set, and the complexity of the problem it's trying to solve. Conclusion. In conclusion, artificial neural networks are a powerful tool for machine learning and have been used to achieve state-of-the-art results in a variety of applications. They're inspired by the structure and function of the human brain and consist of interconnected nodes that process information. By adjusting their internal parameters through backpropagation and gradient descent, they can learn to make accurate predictions on new, unseen data. Thanks for watching.